Welcome back to my mental health and crime channel. My name is Huda London. This is all my thoughts and my speculations. This is the case of Idaho. This was the body cam that was released by Idaho statesman. I wanted to focus on the guy standing in front of the car. He's the guy who walks quickly by. I don't think he's running. It looks like he's running because it's on 15 times speed. He seems to be taking pictures on his mobile. What is he taking pictures of? Why would someone take pictures of the ground at night? Is this the victims? Allegedly. And let's not forget, there wasn't much blood at the crime scene, especially Zana's room. It looks like 3 heads to me. Trigger warning. What do y'all see, guys? Why would he be taking pictures of the ground? When I zoom in, the color changes a bit, but that's about it. Nothing else can change. When you zoom in, it becomes more blurry. But this is what I see. Why would he be taking pictures of the floor? Make this make sense. This person has a cap on with something white or silver written on it. Do you see that? I know it's blurry, but you can see a young man holding a phone device, looking at the floor, taking pictures most likely, and he has on a black and white cap or silver and black, in my opinion. Now you see him running quickly. There are like 3 figures standing near the door. Who's inside this car? Could this be Murphy? Because I showed you Murphy standing on the side of the car. I wonder if this is the black truck that was driving past Taylor Avenue exactly at 3 a.m. and 28 seconds, I believe, or 40 seconds. I just have this feeling that some people are sitting inside these pickup trucks. The windows are tinted. You see something white? Is it caps or hoodies? Or did someone just leave a white item in the car? Because if they all were involved, this would have been a perfect place to wait for the moment, in my opinion. Look at this white pickup truck. Not this one in the front, the one behind. It looks like someone is sitting in. Inside you can see a figure. Could that be David B and David L? Even this pickup truck, the white one on the left, looks like there's somebody sitting inside. They could have been hiding. I want to go back to the Grub Truck. Please remember these 4 faces properly. Let me know if you'll see them. The one on the right with the long hair is the one I believe has the black jacket and glasses on at the Grub Truck. If anyone should be investigated, it should be Jack Katovish and David B, because they both were collecting Venmos. Ryan is a friend of David B. Sorry, of Jack K. And Jack K liked all these pictures. Ryan has a K-bar knife, and the guy on the right has a K-bar knife in his pocket. You see the pointy, sharp edge. Could be mistaken, but many people believe it is a sharp edge object. Rule number 1, Sigma Chi. Eliminate the biggest threat. I really believe the Sigma Chi fraternity was involved, without a doubt. Why were they under investigations? Coincidentally, they didn't have cameras leading into their frat, so you couldn't see who comes in and who goes out. How convenient. So Ryan has a K-bar. My dear subscribers, do you see this guy in the black cap with something white written on the cap? Who's standing with this girl with the black jacket? Her back is facing us. The guy who runs out of 1119 King Road, the big house that I just showed y'all, that somebody was taking pictures of something on the floor, on the ground. I wonder if it's this guy. I've always been paying attention to him for one specific reason. This guy and Shawalter are the 2 people who try to avoid the cameras the whole time. This is the only time you get to see his face. Let's not forget, although the body cam was black and white and it's just blurry, the cap tells a lot. If it's black and white camera, the cap is going to show that it's black. And if something scribbled is written on it, if it was red or yellow color, I don't think it would have been so easy to see that, especially red and dark colors. But this is silver or white. This stood out to me. I'm not saying that he was the guy, and I'm not saying that whoever was running out of the door did something. But I'm saying they know something, or they could allegedly be involved. You only see the edge of his cap. This is the girl with him. This girl looks like the girl who gets off the car at Linda Lane, in my opinion, because her hair was tied up like that and she had a jacket with a hoodie. Looks a bit like Shwalter. I wonder what his alibi was like that night. The three guys behind, this guy in the black tracksuit in the middle, and the couple standing near the cashier. Hayden with the long hair, and Jovito seem to be looking at each other. You see the guy with the cap? He's talking to one of the Sigma Chi fraternity boys. Was he talking to the girl in front of him? He's looking at someone. But look at the guy behind him with the black tracksuit. I believe he's texting Shwalter, because Shwalter's light goes off. His phone device light comes on. And then Shwalter does something on his phone, and then this one, his phone device, lights up. I always found that guy with the black tracksuit to be a bit odd. He's much older than them, and as soon as he comes in, everything changes at the Grub Truck. It's like, you know, when a manager or boss walks in and all the workers start being on the top behavior. That's just my opinion. I've been analyzing the Grub Truck for over a year. Over 2 years, but if I put it together, it'll be like a whole year I've been just analyzing it. Even if I don't upload clips about the Grub Truck and Banfield boys, I keep on watching them to find more clues. Because in Banfield's side was watching the crime scene pictures, allegedly, and at the Grub Truck, they were yelling out Xana's name at 2 a.m. and watching disturbing pictures that look like Xana and Ethan, in my opinion.
It's amusing though. It's fun to watch other people miserable. Have a good night. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I would like to
Now pay attention to Hayden, the guy with the long hair. What does he have in his jumper? Is he carrying a weapon too? Wow, that's... Could that be a machete or is it a gun? What is he carrying in his jumper? Guys, what do you think? It looks like a weapon to me because many other people are carrying weapons at the Grub Truck, in my opinion.
In their group is usually apologizing for him.
yeah. I mean, not to make up for it, but like.
No, it's amusing though. It's fun to watch other people miserable. Have a good night. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I would like to
Who do you guys hiding from the camera?
Oh, yep. So what you want to do is we'll actually do this. There you go.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Pay attention to the guy in the tracksuit, please. Showalter, the guy in the black tracksuit, and the one in the front are all possibly texting each other.
What was the next? Don't forget to move this. The carbonara back of the week.
Here, I'll grab it for you.
Excellent. And then click see rewards.
I think he tells Hoodie Guy to go to the other side
Oh, that's okay.
and look after the girls.
$10.
Because as soon as Kaylee and Maddie moves, Showalter moves.
I do have
What is this little one doing with the backpack? And Liz Katovich is here too.
Where's the pen go, guys? Where's my pen? How are you guys doing? How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Assumed you lost my pen, but that's fine. What can I get for you?
Can I get
just 2 John Rolls.
Definitely.
The guy with the cap is the guy I personally believe could be,
Oh, yeah. How many?
or Showalter. One of them were running out of the door when the white Hyundai Elantra left
I normally
on the new BODYCAM. Sorry.
So one would be fine if it's getting lost or
yeah.
This guy is very anxious.
Almost 200.
I better get to
I wonder if it was his rugs that were flushed down.
1 to 5 cheese.
If there was rugs involved.
$24.50 for you.
This is not normal behavior.
2 John Rolls.
And he keeps on looking at Maddie and Kaylee. And he knows Showalter.
79. Thank you.
I'm gonna do this. Hold on.
Here's the guy I was telling you about with the black cap and the light blonde hair.
So people have fallen. People have fallen over reduced for you. Sorry, I'm talking.
People have fallen.
So good.
People have fallen. And then he says, I'm talking to the live stream.
Extremely well. What sounds good? Can I get a big burrito? Yeah.
I think Ethan and Zana were deleted.
Got it.
God rest his soul.
And a Mountain Dew.
People have fallen.
Big burrito of chicken and a Mountain Dew. We're gonna do $11.
Mountain Dew. He wants to be awake all night.
Here's your Mountain Dew and
That one's talking on an Apple Watch.
Two chicken burritos with extra slaw.
I don't know why number 9 is not investigated for putting something in Maddie's mouth, in my opinion. You can zoom in, you can stop the picture, study it carefully, watch it in slow motion. You see number 9 putting something in Maddie's mouth. Hayden came from the corner club, so did Jovito. These people know something, or know everything in my opinion. I've showed you all these two before. What is this one carrying in the black jacket? Is my question. Hoodie guy is carrying a weapon. This guy could be possibly carrying one too, in my opinion, allegedly. And I'm entitled to my opinion. Look at this, guys. And you can see that this guy isn't fat at all. He just has too much weight he's carrying. You'll know what I mean. Too much. And he seems to keep an eye on Maddie and Kaylee too. Find it strange that Molly Gray with the big hat is at the Grub Truck. Didn't she send a Venmo to Liz Katovich? And Liz Katovich's brother, Jack, from the Sigma Chi, opened the Venmo account. And so did David B. He opened one too. Because of such things, I never change my opinion or my direction that it's a fraternity, sororities, allegedly, and surviving roommates, in my opinion. If there were rugs involved, came from the college. It's nowhere outside their local places. I wouldn't be surprised the guy that I just showed you all with the black tracksuit. What if he's the kingpin? These people are pre-planning. Number 9 was given a mission to put something in Maddie's mouth. Maybe Maddie OD'd. Maybe Maddie was a screamer and they didn't want to get busted. So maybe they put Maddie to sleep. God forbid. Maddie gave number 9 a hug. Look at the actions going on. This one is on his Apple Watch. Hayden. Look at number 9. This is what he was telling or showing number 8, who's standing in front of him. He was going to put Maddie to sleep. So why would it be strange that he put something in Maddie's mouth? He's already telling us he's going to put someone to bed, going to put someone to sleep. Let's not forget, these youngins listen to a lot of rap music, a lot of drill music, a lot of violent music. And rappers use that language. Known fact. Going to put you to sleep. So did he put Maddie to sleep? That's my question. Let's not forget, Maddie couldn't defend herself. May she rest in peace. These two are the neighbors, Heather and her boyfriend, Dakota. I just can't get over these two. And Jovita's Coca-Cola can. I think Shwalter's calling Big Daddy. He's calling his kingpin, or whoever sent him to look after the girls. And I don't mean Maddie's boyfriend. Absolutely not. I've never believed he was escorting the girls. He was carrying weapons. Maddie told him to F you, mister. There was clearly beef with these people going on. And he was thrown out of the corner club. Kaylee's busy on her phone. Shwalter's busy on his phone. I wonder who he's texting. Could it be Dylan? Because let's not forget he knows Dylan. They went to the same high school. Boise High School. You can see those light reflections. There is a white vehicle waiting. I hate watching this picture. When I stop my camera and pause on this picture, it hurts me. When the Sigma Chi Fraternity boys walk to the cashier, the one in yellow and black. Look at Maddie's face. It's like she's seen a ghost.
27.75. How many apples in the back of the week? 0, TJ. 0.
Yeah, Peyton here on the side.
Order 82.
Yeah, just look at them. Maddie tells Kaylee something. What does this one have in his black backpack? Could this be the backpack that was in the living room? Guys, could this be the black backpack that was inside the living room, that was tossed on the floor, and there was one that was tossed outside? Could this be one of them? Were they carrying their weapons inside this bag? I wonder. Let me show you all these three guys for a second. The one who's carrying the black bag is this one. Why would you be needing to carry such a big bag? They came from the corner club. Did we actually find the black bag? Bag sack, actually. Interesting. And his friend is carrying a long machete. Let me show you. We have this strange looking guy with the yellow kitchen gloves or some kind of gloves. And he has a red stain on his shoe, the right hand side. Where did he come from? Yeah, this is Heather and Dakota. They are the couple who live next to 1122 King Road. They were the ones that gave police the footage where the police heard a loud thud in Xana's room. Why didn't they call the police? Were they scared for their lives? So this is the guy with the bag. He's from Sigma Chi. So is the one in the yellow and black. I always assumed that was David Lott, but David Lott has lighter hair. He could have colored his hair. And the little man with the beanie hat is the one who's carrying a long machete. I refuse to call them gentlemen or young lads or anything anymore. These are drillers, allegedly. The one in the front is carrying in his black jacket. There's something bulging out. It could be a phone device, anything, but nothing that would give him this kind of weight. Now this one, this short little one, has a long machete. And he has a belt that is holding, let's say, the K-bar, whatever he's carrying. So these three guys are important, in my opinion. I wonder if this little guy with the black hoodie could be Ryan's friend. Ryan, the guy I showed y'all, and his friend with the long hair. Could this little one be one of them? This is the one carrying something in his pants. Do you see his pants on the left-hand side? Guys, what do you think? I think he's carrying a long weapon. You can see the belt. I think it has a knife sheath on top of that. This is the guy that throws away his food. I was wondering, could this be Randy? Because Randy had a beard. I need to find a picture of Randy. Could this be Randy? This is the guy that gets off a white Sierra, and the white Sierra comes and picks him up. Him and the other one. This one is carrying something too. I've always said that. Look at his jacket, look at his pants. They're all acting really dodgy. I was wondering if this could be Randy's boys. The 4 boys who were standing together. Do you remember the one that had blonde hair? And his hair was up to this size, a bit longer. He had on glasses. Looks the same weight, same height. And they were talking about this from September 2022, according to what they put out on Instagram. At the same time, he looks like Hannah Clear. I always thought he was Hannah Clear's brother and Hannah Clear's other brother. If he's the brother, he's the half-brother. The other brother told me, that he came to Idaho, Moscow to take revenge. And they both, him and the other tall guy, were both seen with a white Hyundai Elantra 2013 model. And we can see the white Hyundai Elantra bringing his friend and driving them as soon as they finish their food, ordering their food. Something is not right. He does look like Randy's friend, but I wonder if Randy's friend is Hannah Clear's brother. And it was the college students who said themselves that Hannah Clear's brother and cousin, and I've heard Hannah Clear's brother and friend. So it's either the cousin or the friend who came along with this one to take revenge for Hannah Clear. On the 15th of November was Hannah Clear's birthday. The university said that Hannah Clear unalived herself, but it wasn't true. Allegedly, according to Hannah Clear's best friend, she said her torso was bleeding. Hannah Clear wasn't found for 3 days. We thought it was strange that the surviving roommates didn't call 911 for 8 to 9 hours. How about not calling the police for 3 days? This is how he looks. He does look like Hannah Clear. And he looks like Randy's friend too. What do you all think, guys? Is this Ryan's friend, the guy from the poster? Let's come back to Randy and his boys. Randy's supposed to be on the left with that red marker. The little guy with the hat is the one I was wondering if he was at the Grub Truck too, with the black hoodie. Is this guy with the glasses the same guy? The guy with the long hair? Is he the same guy at the Grub Truck? I'm starting to believe it looks a lot like him. Guys, let me know what you'll think. So we can see the black bag. Could one of the suspects have left the black bag? There were 2 black bags. Sorry, not bags. Backpacks. One in the living room and one outside. Let me know, guys, what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, this is all my thoughts, my speculations, and my opinions. I'd love to hear what my subscribers and viewers think. Have a lovely week.